Hey guys, hope everybody is having an absolutely wonderful day. Welcome back to the United States of America in the HPM mod in Victoria 2. In the last episode, we united our union, which had broken apart, a house divided, they say, and the secessionist movement that was the Dixie South, and we crushed them thoroughly. And we are currently in the process of rebuilding our army, bigger, stronger, faster, all those good things, while also making sure that we are bolstering our economy as much as we possibly can be. And I'm investing as much money as possible. We never sleep. We'll take those prestige points. We definitely take those prestige points. Great power status. We are doing much better than we were. I think last I looked, we were like 400, so we're catching up. As far as France goes, it looks like mostly their prestige is what's keeping them above us. Britain, it's their industrial might. So Britain is 100% an industrial superpower. So good on them, but we're going to do what we can here to compete with them for hegemony. Let's get you guys over to, let's go down to Nashville. Let's recruit another army. A Yankee Hussar. Infantry, let's go. Apparently we can only do Dixie infantry. That's fine. Dixie artillery as well. And then what were we missing? An engineer. So yeah, looks like all we have now is Dixie infantry. We're still good with this. We could lower our draft. Mobilization impact, immigration attraction. Large parties and coalitions over scattered small parties. Proportional representation. No, I don't care about any of that. Movements, we don't have anything worrisome to talk about. Good. They took my baby away. The rise of the KKK. All right. So it looks like the South is still being rebellious there. Many of you who you do not know, most Americans are familiar with what the KKK is, but the Ku Klux Klan was a very hyper-conservative organization that was created in the South after the Civil War era. That basically was kind of they were a racial extremist group that were cracked down on former slaves, did horrible acts, murdered, lynched, hung black men from trees. It was a very disgusting, horrible time in the American South for sure. The hands at the 5 o'clock points to 12, and the eyes peer across the town square. Seemingly undaunted by the commotion and the risk, he climbs up to the podium and begins to speak for hours. He talks of the Dixie Nation, its oppression, its cause, and its future. This man is clearly dangerous. Imprison him. We cannot be having any of these southern folk here. Kaboom! Fire in the Oskaloosa Fire Explosives Warehouse has caused a massive blast that some would say could be heard all the way to DC. The devastation is massive. Oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunate. Factory throughput, that is good. That will help us create more goods. Let's keep our economy pumping. We'll be able to get another. So it looks like we're still getting plenty of artisans. I think maybe it's time to let's get some more artisans in our other lower states. Again, like I've said in the previous episodes, I'm not actually sure if this is exactly like right, but I'm just doing what feels right for me. You know, this is like my 4th campaign. I only have like 40 hours in Victoria, so I'm doing what I can. I think I'm doing okay, right? USA is a nice kind of beginner-friendly campaign because it's very newbie-friendly. It's very isolated, so you don't really have to do a whole lot, right? It's really good. Good for that purpose. Where's that 3-stat coming from? There they go. So you guys will head on over. Let's get you guys over to like San Francisco. Now, these guys they're friendly. Man, you guys are pissing me off, Britain. They are really gunning for Colombia, aren't they? The French are not working towards them, so that's good. I'm just keeping an eye on what's going on over there. Let's increase our relations. And then decrease the opinion you have of the British. Looks like the Dutch. Is that the Dutch that are working with Colombia as well? Yep, the Dutch. Also friendly. Interesting. I didn't even see that. So Paraguay. I think we don't need to worry about them anymore. Factory throughput tech. That's good. Let's continue upgrading our economy. All right. Colombia. So the French and the British, or the French and the Dutch, keep on going back and forth. But it looks like, yep, there they go. They're coming back. Goodness gracious. It's a free-for-all. Everybody's fighting for Colombia so they can get the Panama Canal. Let's see here. Let's expel their... yeah, this is actually fine. Because they... Oh my goodness. We have rebels that have popped up over here in the south. That's fine. Luckily for me, we have everybody here on rebel suppression, so they'll handle that, no problem. Blame the local management. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about a little bit of consciousness. So what I need to do here is these guys won't get any benefits of being higher because once they get up to friendly, so what they would do here is they would get up to 100 and then they would unsphere Colombia from me because they have to be at least friendly. So they have to get at least 100 for that. But before they can get to 100, we're going to get 65 and we're going to expel or ban them their embassy. So they will go back down to 0 and they will be banned for a year. Now in the meantime, I need to get my points up with these guys so I can keep them. And Britain will instantly start popping back in. We don't need to be doing that with these guys. So let's make sure we're doing that. And let's make sure that we are Japanese Alaska. Nani? What you mean? Japan is united. Great power semi-constitutional monarchy. You sons of guns. Did they really sell Alaska to Japan? I mean, what can I even do about that? As far as I know, that's like, I'm done. That's nothing I can do. That's unfortunate. Slower our military spending a bit. So our great power status, we are gaining on the French. They've gone up by about 80 points, so we've gone up about 150. Russia is not even close to 4th place, so this is really good for us. So Colombia... We're going to make sure we're getting our points with them. And they're just going to continue to push for friendliness. Very good. Let's continue to do this as well. We should probably go... Diplo influence is good. Permanent prestige would be good as well. Let's push for this. The extra 20% influence is going to be really helpful. So nobody else is working in Colombia now, which is good for us. That'll allow us to decrease the opinion of the Netherlands because they're banned there. So now nobody is above cordial. So I don't have to worry about anybody else for a while now. And we'll continue to gain benefits through our research here. Bolivia now can improve relations, so that's good. We're now friendly. Very good. And we just got to keep on hanging out here, and we're continuing to push through these guys here. So the goal would be to keep our income, our federal income high enough that we can continue to maintain our factories. But I believe taxing the capitalists just a bit, you know, like 50%. And if you're taking a look at this, what it is it's basically saying we're taxing them 50% of what we're capable of taxing them. So we can tax them up to 40%. But what we're actually taxing them effective tax is 19.5%. So even though it says we're taxing them quote unquote 100%, we're actually only taxing the poor, the lower class 38.9%. So hopefully that explains that. So Russia is in Venezuela, huh? Yeah, I'm not worried about them. We want interventionism. Colombia, we're going to decrease your opinion with the UK. And before he can even improve relations with them again, we will ban their embassy. They will not even get up to 50 by the time we're able to... Oh, wow, they're shooting up there. Oh, I missed it too. Oopsies. That's okay. Pro-military. We are the Republicans. We are pro-military. And now we can get a good school system, which will give us more assimilation, immigration attraction, and education efficiency. Or we can start working through healthcare. These tooltips are just massive, man. Let's go with population growth. That's fine. Our education is really good. Oh, yes. Population growth. Population growth. So, oh my gosh, France is blowing up. Let us continue to build our army up. Same thing as before. So that is another 10 stack growing up here. That'll be good. Need to make sure that we are keeping our armies as big as possible. Those guys are banned, so as soon as we get to 50, rush through the reform, conservative opposition, limited safety regulations. Sure. Changes to coal. Very good. Definitely I'm good with some coal. And more coal in New York City, or New York. This is great. Decrease the opinion. That is crazy. Japanese Alaska, huh? I've seen it all now. So I'm just keeping an eye over here, making sure that people who I am looking for points with are not getting points with other people. So let's go with tax efficiency. That'll allow us to get more money from our pops. Now we need to continue to grow our army. As you can see here, we have plenty of manpower to spare. We have plenty of soldiers that are ready to be recruited. The first international, huh? Enables communists. Disgusting. 33% chance. Poor strata gain 2 or 4% or nothing. So, how did it go? The working man's party, huh? So the commies got... I think that's the communists, right? The red? Or is that the socialists? I can't tell which one's which. Socialists. So we got no communist support. That's good. They just lead to a lot of uprisings, a lot of political instability in the country. So if we can avoid that, we want to. Wow, we just sunk 100 grand into upgrading our factories. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's so good for us. Like, we are stimulating the economy. We're injecting funds into the economy, but allowing the capitalists to continue to get that going. We'll take the liberals. That's fine. Remember, at this time, the Republican Party was the liberal party in the United States. Very interesting, because a lot of people don't know about that. So I'm pretty sure in I think it's in Canada, the Liberal Party is the... I can't actually remember, but I think it's like opposite, right? Like the liberals are the ones who would be kind of like the Republicans, and the Democrats are the conservatives. I might be wrong with that. Let me know if I'm wrong. But Washington, all bureaucrats will gain militancy and lose consciousness. I don't care. Yes, in the U.S. nowadays, conservatives are widely considered Republican, and Democrats are liberal / progressive. So I'm not too concerned about the Dixies anymore. Savannah has 13 Dixie Hussites? That's crazy. Or Hussites. Hussars. There we go. Oopsies. Clicked off the game there. Ah! Apologies. There we go. Open up all of my factories. The sawmill in New England. Let's open that up again. Just injecting as much money in as we can. There you go. That tax efficiency will be good for us. Let's go with some permanent prestige here. Collectivist theory. Our military techs are probably fine. Britain is on Army Tech 13. Okay, so we are way ahead of them. We're Army Tech 15, right? Yeah. So we're good. We're really good then. They just have a bigger army than we do. But yeah, we're going to continue to build up our army. Our economy is growing. Look at this, dude. Oh my gosh, this is going up so fast. That is nuts. That is actually nuts. So let's do tariffs, something low, like 15%. It'll just bring in a little bit of extra money. That way we can continue to invest. So Colombia, essentially what we're doing is we're taking our points, and any points that we gain is taking away Britain's points. So that's kind of what we're working with here. Now what I could do here is I can also decrease the opinion of these guys, and they'll gain some points, but it doesn't matter to me. How I found Livingston. Our hearts and our feelings are with our eyes as we peer into the palms and try to make out which hut or house lives the white man with the gray beard we heard about on the... What the heck is these words? So, relations with the UK go up and we gain some prestige. How I found Livingstone. It's Livingstone, not Livingston. Yes. So get those guys up there, and then I will ban your embassy because you suck. And there you go. No problem. Nobody else is even contested, so we're good. Bolivia will get sphered very soon. We will be able to pass a next reform, and let's... Okay, lose some money. That's fine. We can't do healthcare, so... We couldn't go with child labor. It decreases our throughput, but helps increase the poor. I guess child labor is probably a good thing for us, right? Same thing with the unlimited work hours. What it does is it increases immigrant attraction. So it lowers throughput, adds minimum wage. Let's just keep on. Let's just max out the school system. So we have a good public school system where we teach children good things like, political activism, right? Let us continue. Let's go and make some foreign investments in Colombia. Let's upgrade all of his shops there. So now if you come over here, you can see we have invested 34 grand into them. Nobody else has invested that much, so that's really good for us. The Dutch have invested quite a bit. But what that does is it increases the amount you can see here. Other nations' investors lowers how much we gain. But we're good. Karl Marx, huh? Bolivia can be sphered. Very good. So now we have the entirety of South America minus Paraguay in our sphere, who we can grab them quite quickly. Let's go with these guys here. And military. I think we got another stack. Let's send these guys over to send them over to like Austin. And let's get at least one more stack here. Go with the Yankee Hussar. There we go. And infantry in Colombia. Very good. And we're gaining some permanent prestige. Very good. Hagerstown changes to coal. So lots and lots of coal. Reopen the shipyard. Sounds good, man. Let's open up all these guys here. So canned food is good. Let's deselect all. How are we doing on these guys? So I want these guys to all be max. We want to make sure that we are exporting as much alcohol as possible. The world economy runs on alcohol in Victoria, if you don't know. It's half a joke. Oh my gosh, I just closed all my factories by accident. Oh, there you go. So we cannot upgrade our healthcare because we do not have invented gas lights. Okay, well. Safety regulations, which lowers output just a bit, but raises pensions increases factory maintenance, but it gives us immigrant attraction. Penal system for transportation. Capital punishment. So suppression point gain. So we don't really get benefit from that. Unemployment will give us unemployment benefits and immigration attraction. Minimum wage gives us immigration attraction and minimum wage. That's fine. Let's go with some minimum wage. That's fine. A living wage, right? Liberal. That's fine. Yes, please. Let us keep investing. We are making so much money now. Our economy is booming. And I think these artisans are mostly good here. So oh my gosh, militant socialists have enforced their demands in the United Kingdom. The Labour Party will now become the ruling party, the British Commonwealth. Political reform you selected universal, based on population. So all this stuff here, 14-hour workday. They lose a ton of prestige and a new socialist regime. So how does that affect them globally? Goodness gracious. That's a huge hit. We have more prestige than the British Commonwealth now. All right. Not bad. That is kind of nuts. So the Ottoman Empire is in the sphere of the Netherlands. That's hilarious, actually. The German Confederation is a great power. They have not formed Germany yet, which is strange. Wonder what the holdup is. They have Bavaria. Oh, they're still at war over here? What is going on with you? So Russia's at war with Japan. Are these guys? Oh, those are rebels. Militant socialists. Uh-oh. All right, man. So Spain is in the sphere of France. Russia has Nicaragua. Interesting. Peru is being intervened with Japan. Really. I don't really believe that. Permanent prestige, very good. Tax efficiency, very good. You see how much money we're making now. Keep on upgrading our factories, baby. Federales coming in. Colombia is... So let's decrease his opinions with most people. Namely the Dutch. And then we also want to decrease his opinion of the Brits. They're actually opposed now, so they will gain much less points if they do decide to invest. So this is good. The Iron Range. First, the numerous iron-producing ranges embraced within the Lake Superior region. These Cherty iron ore deposits are Precambrian in age for the Vermilion Range, while Middle Precambrian in age in the... whatever, man. Life rating and a bunch of iron produced over in... I think that's Wisconsin for the most part. Wisconsin and Minnesota. Right? Yep. Very good. So then what you can do here is you can say, all right, well, not right. I don't have say in all that. We have interventionalism. We don't have state capitalism. So I can just invest. But I will. I will invest. We'll also get another army stack. Let's have these guys head down to, let's say Atlanta. Keep building an army up. Might need to go to war soon. Might, probably not, but we could. There we go. Our economy will take a hit for a bit. Argentina is getting influenced by Russia, huh? Are they really? That's weird. So let's go with that and like just discredit them. And that way they'll probably stop. And then once we get up to 100, we'll stop them again. So admin efficiency isn't something we really need, but we should probably upgrade our army here. Defense, logistics, artillery. Could push for... When do we get this? So 1900 we get gas attacks. Extra kilometer per hour in morale. you know, oh, geez, oh, Pete, I missed this by 2 years. 100% research points. So that's important. We're going to need that. All right, cool. Well, let's research that, and hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, please do make sure you let me know. Show your support, leave a like, subscribe, ding the bell, all that fun stuff. If you haven't already considered supporting over on Patreon, it's going to be linked in the description below, as well as our Discord. We are now number 2 in the world for prestige. Oh man, we are gaining on France. It's only a matter of time. It is only a matter of time. Yes, if you haven't joined the Discord, you can check that out and linked in the description below as well. Let's get more capitalists over here as well. If you want to check me out on Twitter or follow me over at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot, you can do all that stuff. That's all I got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later. A huge special thanks to my top supporters for the month of June: Drunk Binary, Mr. McFlew, Angelic, Bouncer Steve, Sprocket, Fat Man on Deck, Jay Eden, Jay Clampett, Jacob Chinsky, M. Dressel, R. Lawrence, Zara, the J Baller, Blonde Damon, Draco R. Havis, Corbett, Shakepotamus, T. Jarden, A. Vickman, Mark and Glad, Harry, Hey Murado, Jay Cutchell, and Winkler, RJ Pilot, and many more. You guys are awesome. Consider supporting if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.